Почему MailBet называют справедливым букмекером? С ним всегда все просто. Поставил ставку, выиграл, в течение 15 минут вывел деньги. А еще MailBet — современный букмекер. Ведь у него супер быстрый и удобный сайт, интерактивные онлайн-трансляции, множество крутых бонусов и специальное решение для любителей киберспорта. Убедись сам.
I'm telling you, boss, on any other Pride, this would be the main event.
Oh, yes, for sure. Both big Japanese favorites, big favorites in the whole martial arts world. This could be a very, very, very big fight.
Heath Herring, he knows what he has to do. Both guys are a little nervous because they're fighting two guys that they consider to be almost legends in their own time, in a way. They're both young guns, but actually, Vovchanchyn's had over 60 fights in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
And he was facing what we thought might be burnout because he's fighting in Pride so much. He's been in Pride 17 times.
Yeah, the first time I saw him fight was a long time ago in Kiev. He actually was 82 kilos. It's about, well, let's say 185 pounds. So he gained some weight. But he's the winner of 5 8-man tournaments, and so it's a very special person.
I'll tell you one thing, Vovchanchyn looks like he's having a bad hair day, and it might not be by choice, but Heath's chair is by choice. Heath coming right after him. Heath really coming out aggressive. Is he going to kick?
I don't know. Maybe he's going to go for the takedown. I wanted to say he's faking it.
Yeah, Vovchanchyn attempted a knee. It didn't go anywhere. They're locked up against the ropes now.
Yeah, I think that was Heath right there, coming out with big kicks, front kicks, no danger kicks, and then go for the takedown at the right moment.
There's no secret that Vovchanchyn's punches are his lethal weapon. And Heath against Nogueira was eating lots of punches, but Vovchanchyn maybe the stronger punches between himself and Nogueira. And Heath getting the takedown, Vovchanchyn with the butterfly guard on the bottom.
Yep, and this could be trouble. Vovchanchyn's legs are very short, so it's very difficult for him to close the guard. He's passing him right now, and this could be very dangerous because...
But he got the guard again.
Yeah.
Vovchanchyn is not highly regarded with some of the greater grapplers like Nogueira, but he surprises people constantly by his ability to avoid submission, and although he got submitted by Mario Sperry, but for the most part, Vovchanchyn can have surprises occasionally.
He certainly has. The choke and that leg lock that he did with Valentine over him came out of nowhere. But now he's got Heath Herring. We saw Heath Herring passing the guard from Marqueur and then start raining knees on him.
Yeah, but he's got him locked up, and he's going to let him go with the double overhooks. But Vovchanchyn may want to just, clipping Heath there with a short little right hand, not much on it. Heath stacking up really high, a really wide base.
He's controlling Vovchanchyn's head with his own head, which is a very smart thing to do. So he can create some distance to strike.
And there's a back fist downward there by Heath Herring.
Yeah, it's not going to do a lot of damage. Those kind of strikes will probably do more damage later on in the fight, especially when somebody gets tired and starts breathing heavy. He should pass the guard, and Vovchanchyn should make sure that he cannot pass his guard.
And Heath trying to grind away, but Vovchanchyn pushing back with heels on hips in an open guard now. Heath down low on his knees finally, and chopping downward with the hammer fist.
Vovchanchyn was holding Heath's left arm. I thought for a minute he was going to go for maybe an arm bar. We never know.
I would say that would be a poor plan because if Nogueira couldn't armbar Heath Herring, I don't think that Vovchanchyn can.
Yes. But he could take the surprise. Nogueira, everybody knew, he knew that he was a submission specialist.
That's an excellent point because surprise is an element that a lot of people disregard in fights. They think it's only technical, but strategy can be everything. And these little tricks, boss, you had a lot of little tricks in your fighting career, and
yeah, I needed to.
I remember I talked with Alex Stiebling before his fight tonight, and I said, grappling with Boss, what was it like? And he said, man, Boss would do so many little tricky little moves. He just make me tap with wrist locks and all this stuff. But I don't know that Vovchanchyn is going to tap Heath Herring with a wrist lock.
No. Oh, actually, I could show yeah, nice strikes there. Nice strikes from Heath Herring. That's the hammer fist, but it's just more of a distraction. I think really he should try to pass the... Oh, look at this. Leg lock. He went for a leg lock. Oh, that was a hard left knee. That was a hard knee from...
Okay, now Igor's dangerous right here because Igor will throw the bomb here. Igor, when he gets cut, banged up a little bit, he throws the bomb.
And that's the right overhand. He should watch out with that right low kick because that's a perfect way for Vovchanchyn to counter-attack with the right overhand.
We've seen Vovchanchyn get battered and bruised and stop people. Oh! Vovchanchyn getting the takedown. Vovchanchyn on top.
He's better close that guard, that half guard that he has, because you don't want to have Vovchanchyn on top of you. But from this position we saw with Nogueira, Heath reversed.
Oh, he's got the mount.
What is this?
He's got the mount now. Heath is going to turn.
See,
He's
he's
going to
gonna
escape.
escape.
Back door. Heath going for the takedown there. Vovchanchyn staying on top. North-south position, sprawling back.
Oh, we've seen this position with Vovchanchyn when he was in his fight against Mark Kerr.
And that knee is the weapon here by Vovchanchyn. He can start kneeing Herring, but Herring might... See, there's the knee.
Yep, but it's a little dangerous because if you throw it, Herring can grab it. Whoa!
Vovchanchyn starting to hit here! And they're in the clinch.
Knee. That's what his corner said, and that's what he did. Whoa! Good. Came for the high kick.
And he blocked it with the foot. Vovchanchyn catching the leg and slamming Heath Herring down.
Look at this, a triangle.
Oh no, Vovchanchyn in trouble here from being armbarred almost. Oh, what a wild fight. Vovchanchyn on top. Heath Herring looks like he's getting a little winded, boss.
I don't know. We saw him last time. He's in a better shape than he was against Nogueira, that's what he said. Anybody right now, any heavyweight, should be a little tired right now. There's a knee to the head there, very, very smart. But the wonders are not out of the world. That's what I can say for sure, because this nobody would have expected that he would be on his back right now.
Or he would have been taken down out of a kick. We would have thought Vovchanchyn would have been the kickboxer in this.
Yeah.
But Heath went high with a kick. Vovchanchyn caught it. Did the same thing to his Heath's teammate Gilbert Ivo. Caught the kick, took him down. But I don't think he's going to be able to choke out Heath Herring. But Vovchanchyn turning the tide here with the knees inside mount on Heath Herring.
Heath is putting his left foot up, so just to make sure that Vovchanchyn doesn't go for the mount. He still can do it if he's smart. He's going to slip in the knee first and then step over, but that could be dangerous too, because then you can be turned. Now, if he's going to finish him with this, then I'm going to...
Okay, now here comes the knee. Oh! He tried that knee and Heath got out of the way. They're trading punches here. Vovchanchyn is back. Vovchanchyn with his pull down, takedown by Vovchanchyn.
My God, what is this? He's losing that arm there. He went for that Kimura. He still is trying to dig it in.
Vovchanchyn should
and there he's got it, but he doesn't have the leg locks. Vovchanchyn can roll out. He can roll out. Yes, like he does, but now Heath is on top. It's unbelievable.
Whoa, what a great, Heath with the knee. Heath with the knee, the crowd is going insane here. My God, back to standing. What a war. This may be a better fight so far than Nogueira Herring.
We saw there. Oh, knee to the head.
Good thing. Oh, Vovchanchyn trying to shoot that right hand, and Heath trying to trap the single.
He's looking to grab his foot here so that he cannot take him down. Whoa, which he does. Oh, he's getting tough.
Oh no, he's got his back. He goes for the choke. He's gonna go. He's too high up. Too high up.
Yeah, he's too high. He's gonna shake him off.
His rear mount is too high. Vovchanchyn will get shucked off.
Yeah, like he did with Nogueira. Nogueira was in this position a few times, but
Heath is moving really slowly here, boss.
yes, it is. He is.
But he's not going to get choked out by Vovchanchyn.
No, I don't believe it.
I mean, if I was wrong, I'm wrong. But
oh, look at this. He's doing the crossface on Vovchanchyn's legs. One major thing that they always say, never wash your feet.
Yeah, because you can get ankle lock. The man in Heath's position can ankle lock Vovchanchyn here by double legging over Vovchanchyn's crossed feet as he's doing. But it doesn't appear to be working because Vovchanchyn's turning his feet just a little bit.
Yes, because he's got
Got some short legs. And Heath trying to get Heath on top. Heath on top and Vovchanchyn's guard.
It doesn't stop. Just when we thought we'd seen it all in the fights tonight, we're going to have this fight.
These men are leaving nothing to chance. They are seizing every opportunity to take the fight to the opponent, to try to win the fight, to try and end the fight.
I'm telling you, he's holding the arm again. It's like he could surprise him with, oh no, not both hands. That would be amazing if he would go for a straight armbar. That would really be, yeah, unbelievable. What a fight, 30 seconds left.
Heart-pounding action in round one. Herring on top, so many reversals, we can't even count them.
You see, he's doing a perfect job with his forehead. The top of his head, actually, he's pushing on the side.
And that's 255 pounds. He's pushing right down on Vovchanchyn's cheek.
Yeah, and you control the whole upper body with it. Ooh, it looked like he wanted to give a headbutt there, but yeah, of course he didn't do it.
Because both these men are known to be two of the cleanest fighters in mixed martial arts, and I don't think either one of them have ever had a penalty for being any kind of misconduct, but that was one of the greatest first rounds I've ever seen.
I cannot believe this. We saw Carlos Newton before this, and we just were thinking, you know, okay, that was probably the fight of the whole evening. We see this fight. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And in the heavyweight division, which is very, very, very rare, because normally in the heavyweight division, people doesn't have that stamina. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. The Kimura attempt by Heath Herring. Vovchanchyn rolling clockwise and spinning out. Heath Herring going for it. Vovchanchyn getting on the bottom, and then he tried for the knee. What a crazy sequence of action. Here we go, another angle of the same thing, boss.
Yeah, he should have locked Vovchanchyn's legs, and then he would have finished the fight. But Vovchanchyn, very smart, pulled it out right away and jumped over.
And avoided that knee.
This is crazy, man. And it's
both men,
what a night.
Yeah, both men in the shape of their lives, both men knew that this fight would be as hard a fight as they've ever fought against anyone. It's amazing that these guys have fought some of the greatest names in the sport. Vovchanchyn has been in with Mark Coleman, Mario Sperry, Mark Kerr, Kazushi Sakuraba, and Heath Herring. He's got a win over Kerr, as Vovchanchyn did. He's been in with Vitor Belfort, Tom Erickson, he choked out, Antonio Nogueira, the Pride champion. So this fight is of the two most experienced heavyweights.
Yeah, you know what? We just said before the fight that the fight Nogueira and Heath Herring was one of the best, probably the best heavyweight fight. But if this goes away along like it is in the first round, this could be stealing the #1 place.
Absolutely. What can happen? We saw Heath Herring come out in the first round and chase Vovchanchyn. But I think Vovchanchyn is going to step in and throw punches if he does that again. He's going to move forward. He's not going to move back.
Jab low kick, that's the corner, but he gave him a right low kick.
But I don't think that Heath will go to the same place two times, because he knows Vovchanchyn is going to throw the right hand if he goes for the right low kick again.
Yeah, I hear his corner advising him, give him a left punch and a right low kick. And then keep your left hand high.
That's because his corner's speaking Dutch, boss.
Yes, that's why. Dutch is a good language.
Vovchanchyn waiting here.
Yeah, they don't want to make a mistake. Whoa, that's a left high kick. But against a guy like Vovchanchyn, it's not going to work. You got to set it up.
Vovchanchyn timed that right hand and got Heath on his back again.
Who could ever have thought this?
Vovchanchyn in position, starting to throw the knee. It's going to be hard for him to control Heath and keep him in his position, boss.
Yeah, I think so too. Heath, we've seen him escape pretty much impossible positions, and he's going to do it again, trust me. So Vovchanchyn is going to throw his right arm around Heath's neck, his left arm, sorry. Then Heath can turn him to the right. He's not doing it right now, but if he's going to make the mistake.
Igor Vovchanchyn, the man on top, from Ukraine, wants a rematch with Mario Sperry, the man who choked him out at the Pride Fighting Championships Championship Chaos last year. But even more than that, he wants a rematch with Mark Coleman, the man he lost to in the finals of the Pride Grand Prix 2000. So he's got an agenda here. If he gets past this fight, he's got a battle plan in mind.
Look at this. He's locking the hand up. Yeah, it's not going to work. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're not picking easy opponents right here, you know?
No. I mean, you're going from Heath Herring to Mario Sperry to Mark Coleman. It's like, I want the best. Speaking of the best, Igor Vovchanchyn says he admires Mike Tyson, one of the greatest boxers in bygone days. We'll see if he can rise to the top, because he said he's well respected, Tyson that is, in Ukraine.
Oh my God.
There's been talk that Tyson, they're trying to entice Tyson into the ring of the Pride Fighting Championships.
Yes, I know. I respect fighters like Mike Tyson. Oh, Mike Tyson actually, because I think he's the only one as a boxer. But outside the ring, I don't think his behavior is like a true warrior. Let me say that.
How do you think Tyson would do against the winner of Ken Shamrock versus Don Frye in mixed martial arts?
They better take him down as fast as they can, because you don't want to strike with somebody who has probably the strongest punch, the most powerful punch in the whole world. Ooh, 2 minutes left only. Round number 2 slowed a little bit down.
Yeah, it really did. We got to do a little brief history of Mike Tyson and Pride. Now we're back into the fight. Vovchanchyn still on top. Vovchanchyn doing more in this round than Heath Herring appears to be.
Yeah, Heath got to do something to win this round, and that is explode, start bridging, do something, create an opening, and try to escape the situation, because otherwise round number 2 is for sure going to be for Vovchanchyn.
Heath may be saving something for round number 3, but it's really a different thing to see Heath playing conservative, because usually he doesn't. Against Nogueira, he tried everything, but Vovchanchyn isn't putting Heath in trouble like Nogueira did.
Yeah. A good thing to do for the referee right now is to put the fight up.
I agree, boss. Because really, I think that the referee, Yuji Shimada, should restart the fighters at this moment. I mean, Vovchanchyn's really not doing much with that left hand. He's even looking at the referee.
They got to put it up.
Well, they got 1 minute left, so they may just leave him down. But
yeah, but still, you know, a lot can happen in 1 minute.
A knockout.
Oh yeah.
A kick by Herring or a punch by Vovchanchyn.
It's a second. A second is what it takes.
Well, Vovchanchyn has really shown a lot of mettle in taking Heath Herring, the wrestler, down and controlling him.
I'm very, very surprised. Like you said in the beginning of round number 2, we thought for sure, you know, he's going to reverse Vovchanchyn, but he didn't. So obviously Vovchanchyn works on submissions too and positioning. Here we go.
Rolling, and this is Vovchanchyn, one of his favorite positions, but
leg lock.
Going for a leg lock there. He's going to try for that knee bar, but it's no, he didn't get it. Vovchanchyn on top, same position, side mount, but Heath got busy. He rolled a couple times and almost trapped the leg.
Yeah, round number 3 coming up.
Oh, yes. I think that round number 3 is going to be quite a bit more aggressive than round number 2 was. Heath Herring there getting instructions from his corner man, and the referee coming over there and giving him some advice also. I wonder what he's saying. Maybe say get busy, who knows. But Vovchanchyn sitting there. Vovchanchyn was getting banged around a little bit in that first round, but then he took control, and he seemed to have control of the fight since then.
Yeah, I think the round number 1 took a lot out of them both, and in round number 2 they recouped, but also both, because nobody threw any power away. So round 3 could be a really interesting round.
I think we're going to see some heavy strikes in round number 3 standing. And the interesting thing was, you would have thought that Vovchanchyn would want the fight to be on its feet, but he was the one that took Heath Herring down.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I think it's all the game plan, because Heath started out as striking and then took him down, but probably Vovchanchyn said, you know what, against a guy like Heath Herring, I'm going to try to take him down. Nobody in the world will expect that. And it worked. He took it down.
There's one thing that I think Igor Vovchanchyn has proven, and that's to have tricks.
Oh,
He
yeah.
always has a little trick. Who would have expected him to choke out Gilbert Iver? We thought it was going to be a stand-up war. Who would have expected the heel hook a guy like Valentine Ori, who's got a lot of leg lock wins on his record? Vovchanchyn is always trying to stay one step ahead of his competition. And so this is really a mental battle as well as it is a physical battle. It's not just two guys brawling in there. We're seeing technique after technique, reversals, side mounts, choke attempts, armbar attempts, punching, kicking. This is like a textbook map of what mixed martial arts should be.
But now, round number 3, I think they're both are loaded with energy. They look good.
I think stamina is equal here. Vovchanchyn should try to get him into a brawl standing. And look at him stay away from that knee. Strategy, front kick by Herring. Right hand by Vovchanchyn.
He was waiting for the button.
And Keith Herring going for the takedown, gets Vovchanchyn on his back.
And he's passing, no, almost. Vovchanchyn's doing beautiful work. No, yes, he does beautiful work.
Good leg work by Igor Vovchanchyn on the bottom to retain the guard position. Heath tried, as you said, boss, to desperately pass that guard, get him into the side mount, go for the key lock probably. We know what Heath does well.
Yeah, side mount, that's the place you want to be because that's where the submissions are. You can still strike a lot. There's way more options than that you have here from the guard. Whoa, that was a solid blow. It sounded solid from here.
And Vovchanchyn probably going to want to try and get his heels on Heath Herring's hips. Oh, that was looking like a headbutt. It was unintentional, I'm sure. Was that out of frustration, do you think, boss?
No. I think he just dropped down.
But still, you can't just drop down on the guy with your head. I mean, that's not in the rules. As we said before, we've got rules here to protect the fighters. This is not a street fight.
Yes.
And headbutts are not legal. And the referee did give Heath a stern warning. I don't think we'll see that again because Heath Herring, as we said before, is one of the cleaner fighters in the mixed martial arts.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that.
What's so funny? Was that what you were laughing about?
Yeah, because I wanted to repeat you. You said it at the beginning, and I would say, like you said, Stephen, they're very clean fighters.
You and I are so funny together because we always finish each other's sentences. We always say what the other guy's thinking. And many times when the ring girls are in the ring, we think the same thing.
I think so too. You see that Heath Herring is trying to pass, to grab the foot of Igor Vovchanchyn, but because his legs are so short, his feet are connecting to each other, he cannot grab the foot, he cannot peel it off.
I think the hardcore mixed martial art fans are just loving seeing a match like this live via satellite. Same day broadcast.
Isn't this unreal?
I mean,
I wanted to say something.
obviously,
Okay.
exactly. You could actually, because it's on cable. But obviously, we've got some of the best seats in the house. But you, the fans, they're watching this on Dish Network and DirecTV. Wow, you must be loving it. Heath Herring really getting busy here. This is going to factor big in the scoring. Oh,
yes, it will.
Nice drop down hammer fist. And look at this. Vovchanchyn scooting out. He's starting to get punched quite a bit here.
He's got to watch out with that head. He dropped it down again on the chest this time, but it could be that the referee thinks it's going to be the head, you know? Or maybe when he's going to hit it by accident. 2 minutes.
Well, we've got 2 minutes left in the fight, and Vovchanchyn's got to get out of this position, got to take it standing. He's probably not going to be able to do that. Heath really stacking him up, using his weight now. Weight does matter, doesn't it, boss?
Oh, that's one thing for sure. Weight does matter. And then he's got size, and he's a good wrestler, you know. He started out as a wrestler. If you got a wrestler on top of you with weight, the whole combination, you know.
I mean, that's a 30-pound weight advantage. Heath Herring about 255, Vovchanchyn about 227. That's a big advantage right now in this fight. Vovchanchyn can't get away from this position, apparently, and Heath very calm in dictating the fight. Right now, grinding away, probably piling up points, probably looking good in the judge's eyes.
Yeah, his corner is shouting in Dutch, don't rest, keep going, keep going. Heard him.
1 minute left. Oh, they're going to restart him.
Yellow card.
Oh, no. That's going to hurt in the scoring. Why are they getting him I don't
get this either.
I don't understand that at all.
No.
Because if you're getting punched in the head, you can't do anything. I mean, you don't get a yellow card. I don't agree with that. But, oh, Heath went for the home run kick. Vovchanchyn on top. Vovchanchyn's got to get busy.
Oh, he reversed him.
He reversed him beautifully. Now with the yellow card, it would seem that Heath Herring's got this fight in the bag. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, at the end, with this whole round, even without the yellow card, it would have been Heath Herring.
I think Heath Herring has got this fight in the bag, basically, but I've been wrong before, because sometimes the judges don't always agree with the commentators, do they?
No, not all the time.
But the judgment stands, and the judgment is final. We have to respect that. Heath Herring really doing what he has to do against a powder keg like Igor Vovchanchyn. Oh, big right chopping down hammer fist. But Igor not even close to quitting.
And that's the end.
And, okay, I got to say Herring won the fight.
Yes, I think so. Absolutely, same thing.
But you can't take it away from Igor. I can't picture that Igor is really going to suffer that much in the rankings with this kind of a loss, if it be a loss.
No, and you know what? Those fighters here in Japan, they don't suffer anything, because like anywhere else in the world, if you lose, you know, people don't look at you anymore. It's very strange. Here, you put up a good fight, you always win. You have no respect, no loss of respect here with the people in Japan. Now, here we go.
I think that both these guys fought a great fight, but it was Heath Herring at the end that was just dictating and dishing out a beating to Igor Vovchanchyn, as Igor's face plainly shows.
What a round number one this was.
判定の結果をお伝えします。ジャッジ西、キース。ジャッジ小林、キース。ジャッジバット、シース。
Okay, Heath Herring has done it. He has decision the very tough Igor Vovchanchyn. Another huge win on the dossier of Heath Herring. Heath Herring wants a rematch with the Pride champion Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira. He stated that clearly to us. And this is a beautiful stepping stone for Heath Herring.
Yeah, but it's like he also said, you know, I'm 23 years old. Can you imagine if I would have won the title? Everybody's going to come after me, and I get to defend it all the time. Maybe it's better to get it a little bit later, get a little bit more mature, a little bit more better at boxing, because obviously he's been boxing only for one year and a half. And now they worked a lot on the striking, more and more. It's going to make him a better fighter.
And I think Heath Herring is definitely going to be moving to the